we're back here with Danganronpa 2, where this just in, a corpse. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair. What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation?
You can't doubt each other, because you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Hamhands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right? I mean, either that or Monokuma will just be like, I'll give you another chance. And nothing will mean anything. That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them. Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
Won't forgive you.
No! Friends turning friends is a major no-no!
Shut up!
Shut up! Just go away already, you useless piece of trash!
What? Friends are scary!
Do we really have to do it?
But
No, I don't want to do something like that.
I don't want to do it either! It sounds so scary!
however,
It is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no
but
mistake.
that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality. That's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
well,
In closed-circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
Oh yeah, we mad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it.
Destroys the evidence?
Peko and Nekomaru then? Although poor Nekomaru still hasn't had a chance to hit the bathroom, I don't think.
Pointing.
Look over there! Pointing! That big bulky brownie guy is perfect for the guard job! What the heck? What happened?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right?
I'm a hero!
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way! I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please.
So you're gonna stay as well. Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea! It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us will be able to do that.
Hey.
So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya.
But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel!
Cruel? To have to perform an autopsy is fairly cruel, but doing it is fairly virtuous, I would have thought.
But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe. I won't
I
believe.
won't believe it. Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope. Even so, I still gotta do it. Investigate! Yes, let's! Does this game have a slapping investigation theme? You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file! Hey!
This was a lot more stylish than the previous one. Just as I thought! You amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
Like,
Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones! You didn't explain all of them. Trust me, you really didn't. Oh my god, I just noticed the ceiling fan is like broken. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me
Let's
to
see. The
explain.
Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. I think it'll be a while before that happens. I'm pretty sure the Mother Teresa of the mascot world is goofy.
Nice, you say. You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My. Monomi, the meaningless mascot, you're still here.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with you.
Ouchie! Don't pull my ears, they're gonna come off.
There, finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. Just in case. Okay, we're just gonna skip past that. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. Sorry, this is him thinking it. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? I did think that there was something specific in the way it was written. I won't let any one of you become a victim. And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame, distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did it even mean? Could it be...
Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped that someone like that gets killed, right?
Traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Obtained truth bullet! Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. Really? I can't believe no one mentioned that before. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Investigate! Ooh, the track is just called Homicide. Ooh, it's a little more menacing and a little more funky this time, it would seem. Or wait, is the funk about to begin? Okay, I lied. It's funky. Cool. Well, it's no box 15. Let's have a read through on this myself. The victim's body was discovered. Okay, it showed his like personal details as well, but we didn't get to. They're not included in there because I guess they're already part of the report card. Interesting. I thought they said he was 6'2" in the first game, but I suppose sometimes if you gain a lot of weight, your like spine compresses a bit and you get a little shorter. I think that's a thing anyway. Oh, I never actually looked at all this, the second pages of all our report cards, by the way. Nekomaru's all roads lead to managers. Because he's trained so many athletes, he's very proud and confident of his job. And believes in it with all his heart. Interesting way to phrase it. I don't actually have a strong idea who the murderer is. She acts nervous, and she thinks she's always wrong, and she'll offer to take her clothes off with her permission. I know she's not a bad person, but how do I talk to her? I laugh only because I'm uncomfortable. The kind of behavior seems characteristic of someone who has suffered a lot of, like, abuse. Interesting. It looks like there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, but there's only room for 6 hope fragments. Ibuki Miyoda. Ibuki says we're in a band now, but she gave me a half-assed music lesson and only taught me how to use a loudspeaker. Her training doesn't make any sense. Peko swings her sword with a samurai's intensity, but she's very sad that she can't pet filthy animals because they get too scared of her and run away. Be gone, buddy.
I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. Just to do it somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
You're right. I need to calm down at first. I'm careless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier.
I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again. My voice.
This game's gonna kill me. Bloody hell.
How embarrassing.
I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone.
Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that?
Well, I got startled by a blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was startling to get back up. Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory.
Trying my best here. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry.
I can't stand it.
Oh god, that's a truth bullet? Why? Embarrassing postman added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And what does it say on it, pray tell? During the blackout, Mikon tripped and fell in the dining hall. By the time the lights came back on, she ended up in a compromising position. I see. We're gonna use that as evidence to say that she couldn't have killed him later or something. This very table. Miyakio was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is the lamp. This desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I thought I'd shout as if to encourage myself and quickly look beneath the table. Ah! Yeah, there's something taped to the top there. It's like green.
Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air.
That's blood, all right.
During the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death.
Beneath the table.
Something stuck to the back of the table.
You would call that the back of the table? I would call it the underside.
Is this duct tape?
Duct tape with green paint on it. Fluorescent, maybe?
There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint?
And there's some on the knife also.
A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case.
It doesn't look terribly huge. I suppose if he didn't get, like, super personal, someone might have hidden it somewhere really awful, like their armpit or something. Well, I guess you had your arms up.
It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find?
I suppose Nagito was the only one who was keeping weapons around the place. Or not keeping weapons, but had access to keep weapons around the place. Like, had a chance before Byakuya came in and started patting everyone down. I just noticed Byakuya's floating at the back there.
Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint?
Truthful, it also added. Night vision.
What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
I think they're night vision.
Hey.
Since they were labeled night vision.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too.
Damn it, sorry. I've seen them on the supermarket on this island.
They also stock self-defense kits, too.
Any chance this knife is from one of them?
If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout?
You would think you wouldn't need night vision goggles and glowing paint, though. They must be for separate purposes. Like, the glowing paint is where what held the knife in place somewhere, and the night vision is how they moved throughout the dark. But then you'd also wonder why they would leave the night vision goggles here, and if they did, well, either they just brought a spare with them to plant here, to make it seem like they left them behind, and they actually had used their own pair to get out. But if they didn't use their own pair to get out, then you have to imagine that they didn't leave the building. They were with us in the building when the lights went back on. Suggests it wasn't Fuyuhiko, I guess. And that's about all I can glean from that at the moment.
The body is collapsed face down onto the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible?
But he was found face down under the table, which is weird, right? To stab someone repeatedly in the chest and then have them face down underneath a table under which they barely fit. It sounds more like you moved the table over them, except this table was here before the murder, I'm pretty sure. And you heard someone dragging a table as big as this. I don't know what that means, but it's weird. Bloodstain.
The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood.
Inner side, you say? Yeah, interesting.
The blood might have splattered over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool.
Oh, we get a lot of experience from examining corpses. It's a weird setup, this.
I'm sure I've pretty much investigated everything what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death.
How you feeling about that autopsy, by the way? Okay. God, no, I shouldn't have done this.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, the duralumin case is open. How about that?
This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case. Like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside's empty. It looks like
In the shape of a gun, almost. Or is it where the night vision goggles were kept?
I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. And if the case was in the office and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it, if the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case.
I suppose there's no telling if during that blackout someone might have grabbed the key from here, unlocked the weapons case, taken a weapon, and then thrown the key back in here. Or for all we know, because we never really knew what was inside either case, this could be the weapons case in reality. They swapped them. Hopefully you'd think it'd be hard to move. It looks like the kind of thing that'd be heavy. It'd be hard to move fast, kind of.
And it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case, which means the weapons inside that Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful.
Duralumin case has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. What does it all mean?
My hero, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya's alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
But we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I'd only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened.
What? Why? I don't think that's true.
Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Ah, jeez. Getting teared up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
What does that mean, exactly?
Yeah, Jimmy, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
Photographs, yeah.
A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember?
I remember. Yeah, the photo. Oh, you know, I didn't actually check what that power cord was going to. Was it going under the table there?
Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm gonna take a picture. All right, say cheese. Oh, yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please.
Right. Another one of those AC units. Things boarded up. Nakamoto fighting for his life. Oh, look at dear Hajime all happy there. I don't like the way Hyoko's looking at Ibuki. Something's really weird about the way Nagito's standing. At the location. This one doesn't seem to tell me a whole lot. I guess, except that Nagito's standing real close to the cord. Oh, is the cord for the lamp? Is that what it is? I guess it does go up on there, doesn't it?
Let's see, it's this photo. And this one.
Are those pancakes? Oh, they look so good. Okay, focus. Byakuya's alright in this one. No evidence of him having been stabbed by anything. Everything looks fairly normal.
I took these 2 photos right before the blackout, but...
So I guess the vital things are that Peko isn't there, Fujihiko isn't there, which we already knew. But there was someone else missing. Well, I guess we won't see Mahiro, she's in the pictures. See the sax player going nuts. But I'm in them, Nagito's in them, Byakuya's in them, Gundam's in them. Kazuichi is in this one. Well, Teruteru in the kitchen, of course, isn't there. Nekomaru was there. Fujihiko, of course, wasn't. Akane is in the background of this one. Chiaki isn't. Why isn't Chiaki in the pictures? Sonya's here. Hyoko was there. Mahiro's taking the picture. Mikon is right over here. Ibuki. Was Ibuki in the last one? Yeah, she was. I made a comment about Hyoko was looking at her. And Peko was supposed to be in the office. Interesting. So really, the weird absence is Chiaki, unless I missed her in the first one.
I took these 2 photos right before the blackout, but...
Huh? Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor?
And it's not the only weird thing about his, the position of his body.
Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, and that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos?
Yeah, Nagito standing beside the power cord is a little dodgy. Closest to the table, really.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
If you're going to be standing guard duty here and you're bored, anyway.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died! Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down.
Byakuya was standing right about over here. Wait, did it not give me those photographs as bullets? How thoroughly uncool. I guess we'll get them when she finishes her diagram or whatever. Oh, well, how daring! Answer my call!
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well?
Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
It is not a mere earring! It is the Hellhound earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it.
Oh, this is certainly random.
The Hellhound tore its way through the innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. It's gonna be like a little chihuahua or something. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times.
Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
Where is it? Where did it disappear to?
Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards.
And you could easily hide a weapon that way too, come to think of it. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble.
Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is! Hiccups. Ah, there it is! I have found it! Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Damn it. It seems God exists for my benefit.
I see. Good for you.
Let me
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world?
I meant give up the earring.
Fool! Ooh, damn hiccups. Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter.
Why am I being scolded?
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Right, Von Karma. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world.
He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring, but it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation.
Gaps in the floorboard added to the bullets.
Did I talk to you, Nagito? Hey, Algimate, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right.
Eight. I always get hiccups when I do shouty voices like that. Like Gundams.
Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table?
Yeah, it does seem like there's not enough time to do a lot of these things, so it's and we didn't find him for a while after the blackout ended, I suppose. Plus, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense here. I can't tell. Maybe these tablecloths look the same on the inside as the out, but since there's no way in hell that they stabbed him in the chest while he was face down and under this table, and in fact, there's no way. It's pretty unlikely they stabbed him in the chest while he's under the table. Period. Because blood would have gotten on other stuff. It does seem like he has to have been killed elsewhere and moved there. Or the table was moved, he was killed, and then the table was put back or something weird. But there were at least a few people, like Akane was hanging around still in this place, right? While that investigation was going on, so she would have noticed. As in, well, we were all looking for Byakuya.
But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard
Something, and Ibuki did say her ears are great.
heard something. Are you talking about her?
Aw, doing this, the mouse around doesn't spin the cursor around faster in this game. Oh wait, it does. Oh, it makes the cursor like twitch all kinds of weirdly ways. Mikon, I'm sorry that this game keeps subjecting you to mortifying poses.
I can't get out of here yet. There's still other things I must investigate.
Right, let's check out the food, I guess, and then the plates on the wall. Oh yeah, I guess if we don't know how these plates work, we haven't ever tried taking them off. It's possible someone could have gotten in and out with them.
There are a lot of fancy-looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident.
I disagree. Byakuya and Akane both absolutely wrecked some plates. And we don't know how much Pekoyama ate.
Why are the windows covered with other iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? No, worrying about that is a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Byakuya's
Death, anyway. AC unit?
Remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be?
Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound now? Oh, someone flipped the air conditioner on and that overloaded the circuit or something?
This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room, and the air conditioner is remote control. Timer is set to 11:30 p.m.
86 Fahrenheit? God damn! There's no way I'd be able to eat that hot temperatures.
I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time.
Oh, so it was set to go on at that time without interacting with it. So it's not necessarily that whoever was standing near to it did it.
If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought.
I certainly hadn't considered that was what the beeping was.
Where else should I investigate?
Yes, I think it's time to head out.
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment? What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me at a cottage.
Shin.
Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me?
You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. You both harbor special feelings towards Homicide Academy, isn't that right?
Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building.
Yeah, you're right.
Indeed. I'm most curious about this bathroom. I thought that might have been where Byakuya was hidden, but
It's locked.
someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there?
We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere.
I guess we should give up for now and go check on it later.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn hiccups. We gotta find Peko as well. Old building office. Oh, she's here, thank God.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office.
Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout.
So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Before we talk to Peko.
I can already tell.
You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway.
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
Well,
That is. Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot.
Hey, what happened?
No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey.
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. It's only a matter of time before we all got, like, horribly sick from eating seafood in this kind of weather that could have been out for who knows how long.
It seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office.
What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Throwing a lot of accusations around Kazuichi.
Is that really what it is?
Circuit breaker, let's check it.
That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. How would you know if someone had done something to it? Is there dust on it?
The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! Ah, it's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. If you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be
Liar!
thrilled.
I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker.
Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. I mean, all you have to do is get something long to tug on it, I would think.
If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker?
Unless they just overloaded it again, like we were saying.
They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped.
What does this AC unit say on it? If it also says 11:30, then I suppose they're all set to the same thing.
This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right?
Seems doubtful. So I think they're trying to tell us that someone went into this room. I don't know this for sure. It sounds like they're trying to suggest that someone went to this room, set it to 11:30, so that it would turn on and flip this circuit and overload the circuit at that time. At which point they could be sure they could sneak in. And so it didn't need to be Peko who was stationed here at this time, because she wouldn't necessarily have been looking at this. And also no one could have known that she was going to guard it there. Anyone could have come in here beforehand and said it like that. Really. We were all wandering around a bit before we actually came to eat. I guess anyone except Fuyuhiko.
Maybe.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer?
Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right?
Well, it's not like you look any better.
Peko does not look ruthless. She looks very sweet and huggable.
This Stereolumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Stereolumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry.
Alright, is it okay to take that key without permission? Well, whose permission?
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See? It's open!
Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside.
That does sound like this is the confiscation one. How the hell did this box close with those iron skewers sticking out like that? It was Kazuichi's wrench.
But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that.
I will say the knife that was used to stab him did not look like a kitchen knife. Probably more like one of those self-defense kits they were talking about. Unless that's a framed murder weapon, and the actual kitchen knife was just dropped through the gap or whatever. I only saw 4 in there, and I thought there had 5.
Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now.
Byakuya said there was something missing from that manifest, but I didn't see what. He didn't tell us, did he? I checked the equipment list, and there seems to be one more iron skewer missing. Well, away we go. I'm keen to check out the storage room, since they put a special emphasis on not letting us look at it earlier. Hey, Ibuki!
I see.
Apparently a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot!
Yes.
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason!
Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout?
What do you mean you just realized it? Didn't you suggest it earlier?
Yeah, I was just thinking the exact same
Are
thing.
you serious?
Eh? How'd you know?
So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now.
Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears!
I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout?
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right?
Just leave it to Ibuki! It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy!
Huh?
La-di-da-da! I'll heartily eat it for breakfast!
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy?
Eating fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong!
She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
Leave it to me! I'm gonna take a bite out of you!
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it! What if she takes you seriously? I wouldn't mind.
Aw.
Let's see, the first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... Oh, let's see if I remember. It was Mahiro, right? That's right, it was Mahiro.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
I didn't actually recognize that one as Ibuki's voice. What a nice remark I made. It's to the point, it has its own unique charm.
Just continue.
And there were more voices, one after the other. We heard Byakuya and then Mahiro again at some point, and then Byakuya again.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys,
I remember Nagito saying
where
out.
are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
So I guess Hajime didn't hear it, or I just don't remember.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties! That's pretty much it! Alright, awesome! Praise me! Praise me! Give me lots of praise!
I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen?
No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout.
What Byakuya said?
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is...
What do you mean?
About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more?
For now, I can't really say anything for certain.
You're wondering if he was murdered at that time. Why did we hear that and not... Ah!
Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Hey, praise me! Let me bite ya!
Ouch! Why are you really biting me?
That happened. That happened. That happened, Hajime. I need this. Ibuki's account added to the truth bullets. Thank you for that. And for the biting. I'm just a dirty little masochist at heart. But anyway, more importantly, storage room. I feel like something's different, but I can't place what. Bunch of tablecloths here, so I guess that's pertinent because the tablecloth is covered in blood, but I can't say why more than that. It was planted, maybe, is what that means.
The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Whoa.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room.
Even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time.
Interesting pause there.
Whoa.
Okay, right. Let's have a look around.
There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess we should leave them alone.
A wise decision. We're weirdly protective about this place.
Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board?
Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. The 3 irons were all here when we first got here, though, right? Before the dining hall, before the banquet?
Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister?
Sinister.
It doesn't feel normal. It's like they were using a whole bunch of them to clean a tablecloth that was bloody or something.
Stacks of clean tablecloths. Looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. I guess this cloth wasn't hanging over the edge last time we were here, was it?
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth?
A tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain, which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Oh.
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain!
Storage room tablecloth added. Yeah, so it's really weird that... I mean, it kind of makes sense because you couldn't possibly stab someone under that table, and if the table wasn't moved because we would have heard that, they had to have, like, stabbed Byakuya and then moved him under there, in which case, the blood shouldn't be splattered all over the inside of that tablecloth. So it's like they planted blood on that tablecloth to make it seem like he was killed under there, and then wiped up the blood that was trailing behind him because they had to drag him under the table, and the tablecloth they used to wipe up the blood is the one that's over here, or something weird like that.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time.
I also don't know why Makoto is being, like, so ridiculously suspicious. And, like, trying to keep us away from things and stuff. If you don't want to investigate with me, man, just say that. But don't tell me not to investigate. Now I'm suspicious about what's in these boxes back here. That would be a weird choice if Nagito was the killer in this first case. But then we don't really know what the situation in this whole thing is. Are we in some kind of simulation that's like a sequel to the plot from the first game? And it's all with all the computer stuff and why magic just happens? And if that's the case, is Makoto here trying to infiltrate it and that's why he's changed his name or something? Anyway,
Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right.
he seems fairly keen to leave though. What happens if I check the boxes again? No, he's still not letting me.
Hajime.
Alright. Oh god, that was weird, the way it like hard cut the music. Oh god, why am I like so in the floor right now? Am I going nuts, or was I not this short before? I was suddenly playing Danganronpa 1 again.
How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or this is... It makes me wonder.
Yeah, I guess the "this is" makes it sound like he saw something.
There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. But why going into the kitchen? Or is it going out of the kitchen? Is that the idea?
Fire door? You've never seen one before?
It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. And that's only done to keep cats from getting in.
And I don't have the sense that that works.
You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself.
Okay. But in the kitchen, was there... Can you even see that fire door from in here? I guess it's just on one of the walls we can't see. That's so weird, though. Better get this equipment list, hey?
Miyakio must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots.
They've mentioned that twice. Interesting. I like how they've translated some of the items on the list, but like some of them are just still in Japanese.
Man, this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I agree. You agreed pretty quickly, actually. Tara?
Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Tara? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall.
I see. I guess it's possible.
But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. And then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy.
Interesting. There are plenty of gas stoves that do work during blackouts. I guess some igniters are electric.
Hey,
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here.
Well, yeah, why else would we be here? This is all the same.
Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu.
Place names that I'm good at saying.
I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru was so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they'd slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste. This awfulness has happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself, and Byakuya. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them? Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... Ah! I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer! He's scary when he's mad.
No joke. Party dish is added.
I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
you're right.
Yeah, sure thing. How many more rooms are there to check? I guess just the front?
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one, chosen by Host Peak Academy.
All right.
Alright, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah.
Next time on Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, because that's all the time for now. But it looks like we're probably not too far from the end of this investigation. It is a weird one. It has the feeling of the main gimmick is the whole blackout, and it's like, how do they move around during the dark? Night vision. But there's going to be like 3 or 4 other weird turns as well. Like, someone hid some evidence by dropping it in between the gaps. The tablecloths were swapped to make us think that Byakuya was killed in a different location. The fact that we have multiple remote control AC units is meant to make us think that someone in the office did it, when actually it was someone who did it right there in the dining hall or something. Etc. Oh god, you do have to clean up after Usami, just like very infrequently. Interesting, I really don't have a strong idea who did it. Nagito's acting really weird. But sometimes characters in these games are just weird, so who knows. He and Kazuichi are the only ones who I feel like are really acting uncharacteristically, like, hostile during this. Or hostile or, like, weirdly deflective during this investigation. Obviously, Fuyuhiko there's weirdness going on there. He might be involved somehow. But I somehow don't get the vibe he's the killer. I'm, like, pretty sure that it's not Gundam, Akane, Chiake, Chucky, Sonya, Nekomaru, Hyoko, Mahiru, Mikon, or Ibuki, or Peko. There are some characters here who are just, like, too wacky to not have at least 2 chapters of relevance. So my people, I'm thinking it's, like, Nagito, Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi are the only ones I can really picture. It seems unlikely that, I mean, Chiaki, I didn't see her in the photographs, so maybe I just missed her. But she seems like too fun a character to not be like a bigger part of it, to get killed off in the first chapter. Kazuichi was giving me the I'm the first killer vibes a whole lot, because he was basically acting exactly like Leon for like a large portion of chapter 1. So my best guesses are Nagito or Kazuichi. Number 1 suspect Kazuichi, number 2 is Nagito, number 3 is Fuyuhiko, but I don't really have a strong idea. The next video going up on the channel is going to be some more Balatro, and that's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! What was this again? Oh, health potion. Yes. I'll take that. Fill the 1 health I lost. Oh, I've lost the gummy bears. They rotted. Or am I supposed to use the bird to knock me out of the ledge, maybe? That's why they give me the health potion. Bird only spawns when you, like, go over here.